Folks, if I had a nickel for every time I heard someone say the wheel gun is dead, I'd have enough money to buy out the entire inventory at a gun show. But here's the reality check. While the polymer Wonder Nines have been fighting for market share, a new breed of revolvers has been quietly taking over the range. These aren't your granddaddy's rusted-out six-shooters. We are talking about old-school ballistic principles fused with modern metallurgy and engineering. I have got 8 distinctive wheel guns on the bench today that are absolutely shaking up the reliability debate. Let's see if we can't change your mind about carrying a cylinder. Number 7. Ruger Vaquero. Now, let's slow things down and look at a piece of Americana. The Ruger Vaquero. This is for the shooters who want that John Wayne aesthetic, but demand a gun that won't fail after 10,000 rounds. Ruger took the classic single-action Army profile and beefed it up with modern manufacturing. You are looking at a 5.5-inch cold hammer-forged barrel. That rifling is precise, and because of the barrel length, you are squeezing every ounce of velocity out of your powder burn. Mechanically, this thing is a tank. Ruger uses a reverse indexing Paul system. I know that sounds like engineering speak, but on the range, it just means the cylinder lines up perfectly with the loading gate every time you spin it. It makes loading and unloading buttery smooth. Safety-wise, it uses a transfer bar and a loading gate interlock. That means you can carry all 6 chambers loaded safely without worrying about a drop fire, something the old cowboys couldn't do. The hardwood grips fill the palm just right, giving you that legendary plow handle grip angle that naturally points on target. It is chambered in .357 Magnum, but it eats .38 Special like candy for range days. The high-gloss stainless finish is gorgeous, and that crescent-shaped ejector rod is a nice nod to history. It weighs in at 44 ounces. That is a heavy piece of steel, but that weight soaks up recoil so the gun barely moves in your hand. For $900, you are getting a legacy firearm that is built to outlast you. Number 6. Smith & Wesson 629 Mountain Gun. If you have ever hiked deep into bear country, you know that ounces equal pounds, and pounds equal pain. Smith & Wesson addressed this with the 629 Mountain Gun. This is built on the N-frame, chambered in the Lord's caliber, .44 Magnum. 6 rounds of heavy-hitting lead for when you are not at the top of the food chain. The magic here is the tapered barrel profile. They shave the weight down to 39 ounces. Now, for a .44 Magnum, that is light. Most guns in this class push well over 50 ounces. To help you manage that physics equation, they installed Tyler Gunworks Bear Hug Walnut grips. They are designed to spread that recoil impulse across your palm rather than driving it straight into the web of your hand. The barrel is 4.13 inches. That is the sweet spot for a trail gun. Short enough to clear leather fast, long enough to get a proper sight picture. Speaking of sights, it runs a gold bead patridge front sight. In low light, under the canopy of a deep forest, that gold bead shines like a beacon. It is stainless steel, obviously, to resist the elements, and features a chamfered cylinder for smoother holstering. Smith & Wesson listened to the hardcore user base and removed the internal lock on this model. It is just pure mechanical reliability. At $1,200, it is a premium tool for a specific job. But if a grizzly is charging, it is worth every penny. Number 5. Heritage Roscoe. Let's switch gears to something with a little film noir flavor, the Heritage Roscoe. This thing looks like it walked right off a 1940s detective set. It has that deep, glossy finish over carbon steel that you just don't see on modern matte black tactical guns. It is chambered in .38 Special plus P. That is a proven defensive round that has been putting bad guys down for a century. The 3-inch barrel is an interesting choice. It gives you better ballistics than a snub nose, but it is still compact enough to hide under a jacket or stash in a glove box. It is a 5-shot cylinder. Simple. Effective. The sights are fixed. A serrated blade up front and a notch in the rear. There is nothing to get knocked out of alignment if you drop it. It runs wood grips that match that throwback style perfectly. Internally, you have got a transfer bar safety, so it is safe to carry fully loaded. Unloaded, it weighs just over 23 ounces. It is built on a small frame, measuring 7.5 inches overall. For $390, Heritage is offering a reliable, steel-framed revolver that looks great and shoots straight. It is a perfect entry point for someone who wants that classic feel without the collector price tag. Number 4. Ruger Bisley. For the precision shooters and handgun hunters, we have to talk about the Ruger Bisley. The Bisley grip frame is legendary for a reason. The angle is much more vertical than a standard single action. What that does is change how the gun rolls in your hand during recoil, making it incredibly comfortable to shoot heavy loads. This model is chambered in .44 Special. That is a connoisseur's caliber. Big, heavy bullets, but with significantly less snap than a Magnum. You get a 5.5-inch barrel with a 1 in 20 twist rate. That stabilizes those heavy slugs beautifully. The sights are target grade, a ramp front, and a fully adjustable rear. You can dial this thing in for your specific hunting load. It wears black laminate grips that are practically bomb-proof against moisture or temperature shifts. The finish is a deep blue over alloy steel, giving it a traditional look. Like the Vaquero, it has the transfer bar and loading gate interlock for safety. It tips the scales at 45 ounces. That weight, combined with the Bisley grip and the .44 Special cartridge, makes this an absolute pussycat to shoot all day long. At $800, this feels and shoots like a custom revolver that should cost twice as much. Number 3. Smith & Wesson 686 Plus Mountain Gun. Now we are getting into serious duty-grade hardware. The Smith & Wesson 686 Plus Mountain Gun. The plus means you are getting 7 rounds of .357 Magnum instead of 6. That one extra round can make all the difference when things go sideways. Built on the L-frame, this gun is designed to digest a steady diet of Magnum ammo without shooting loose. This mountain gun configuration tapers the barrel to bring the weight down to 35 ounces. It balances perfectly. You get that same high-visibility gold bead front sight we saw on the 629, which is excellent for target acquisition. The stainless construction makes it impervious to sweat and rain. The barrel is 4.13 inches, giving you a solid sight radius and good velocity. Smith & Wesson added a ball detent lockup on the crane for precise cylinder alignment. They also beveled the front of the cylinder to make holstering smoother and reduce snag points. And yes, they listened to the market. No internal lock on this one either, just pure, unadulterated trigger control. Priced at $1,100, this is a do-it-all revolver. Home defense, carry, woods protection, it checks every single box. Number 2. Diamondback SDR. Coming in at number 2 is a contender that is punching way above its weight class. The Diamondback SDR, or self-defense revolver. Diamondback took a look at the market and decided to build a premium 6-shot carry gun without the custom shop wait time. It chambers .357 Magnum and .38 Special plus P. You have got a 3-inch barrel, which I think is the perfect compromise for a belt gun. It gives you full ejection of spent cases and enough barrel to stabilize the bullet. The construction is forged stainless steel, not cast, forged. That means it is incredibly strong. They machined a 45-degree target crown on the muzzle to protect that rifling. The sights are fantastic right out of the box. Fiber optics with an orange front and green rear. They pop in daylight and are low profile, so they don't snag. The trigger is non-stacking, breaking cleanly between 9 and 11.5 pounds. It is smooth all the way through. One feature I love is the push-button cylinder release. It is serrated and located exactly where your thumb wants to go. It weighs just under 24 ounces and comes with a Hogue black monogrip to tame that Magnum recoil. At $650, the SDR is offering features that you usually only see on guns costing $1,000 or more. Number 1. Smith & Wesson UC Titanium. And here is the one that blew my mind. The Smith & Wesson UC Titanium. We are talking about the ultimate deep concealment piece. The headline here is the weight, 13 ounces. Let me say that again, 13 ounces. You can clip this to gym shorts and forget it is there. It achieves this by using a titanium cylinder and an aluminum alloy frame. But don't let the weight fool you. This is a 6-shooter chambered in .32 H&R Magnum. That is a flat shooting cartridge that offers a 6th round in a cylinder size that usually only holds 5. The barrel is a stubby 1.88 inches. Total length is just over 6 inches. Smith & Wesson upgraded the endurance package on this to handle the snap of the recoil over the long haul. For sights, you have got an XS Sights tritium front dot with a green ring. It glows in the dark, giving you a 24/7 sight picture. The rear is a dovetail black notch that is fast to pick up. This is a double action only setup. No hammer spur to snag on your pocket, just point and click. The grips are a textured synthetic boot grip that gives you just enough purchase to control the gun without printing. And of course, no internal lock. At $750, this is specialized kit. But if you need a gun that disappears until you need it, this is the king of the hill. There you have it, folks. 8-wheel guns that prove the revolver is far from obsolete. I want to know which one of these you would trust your life to. Are you taking the capacity of the 686 or the featherweight stealth of that titanium model? Drop a comment below and let's argue about it. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button and make sure you are subscribed. Hit that bell notification so you don't miss the next time we head down range. Stay safe and keep shooting.